G'day guys, welcome to Emsley Lodge. Unfortunately couldn't get a winner last week, but we weren't far away with a couple of runners. Typically brazen, I thought she was brave once again. She ran about 5 thirds in a row. She managed a second at Geelong and she probably looked the winner about halfway up the straight, but she batted it out strong, and I think there's a 2,000 metre race at Warrington Beale next Monday that she'll be hard to beat in. Come along Jeffrey, he returned well. There was a couple of smart ones in it, a couple of first starters, and yeah, he wasn't far behind them. He, as I spoke about last week, he's going to need the run, and he'll improve on that. Another runner, probably Halo Bell. She was first up. She'll take benefit out of that. But I thought she hit the right line really strongly. She's always seems to do that when there's good tempo on, and she's strong through the line. So hopefully we can get a winner this week. Runners this week, thinking of taking a couple to Adelaide. We've accepted with both of them. First being Lorenzetti. He's dying to get a run, this boy. His work here at the farm's really good. He's nice and fresh. He's jumping out of his skin, just striking a lot of sort of rain-affected tracks and tracks that have sort of got a lot of wear and tear on them. So obviously, just with his history, we want to race him on a nice surface. So hopefully we can get that in Adelaide. It's a heavy 8 at the moment, but hopefully they get a good couple of days. And yeah, if we take him, he'll run really well. He ran 4th at Sandown first up, and he wasn't far behind him. So yeah, if he goes to Adelaide, he's certainly a worth each way bet. And if he doesn't run in Adelaide, there's also a couple of options. There's a Sandown race on Wednesday, and there's also a 1700 metre at Geelong. So, but yeah, wherever we take him, he'll be mighty competitive second up. Second of the runners in Adelaide, Young Hostess. She's had a mighty prep. She won at the ball, and wherever we've taken her, she's been super competitive. She always tries her guts out, and that's all you can ask. Probably a bit like Lorenzetti, just trying to get away from these really rain-affected tracks, these heavy 9s and heavy 10s. So hopefully it finds up in the next couple of days in Adelaide, and we can get a reasonable track. But pretty strong race. We sort of thought the race might be a little bit of a weaker option, but it's certainly as strong as what Swan Hill is, and yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's metropolitan grade, so plenty of horses with plenty of ability. So if we don't take her there, there's also a race at Sandown, 2400 metre 70. So yeah, she's fitting well, and she's ready to rock and roll wherever we take her. Got a few in at Sandown on Wednesday. Obviously those two horses that I mentioned previously, Lorenzetti and Young Hostess. If we don't take them to Adelaide, then there's certainly a couple of good options there for them at Sandown. Also, Minyinga. Last start at Sandown, probably things didn't go away. Probably just landed a couple of pairs further back than what we intended to. But I thought she was still really strong through the line. I know she got beaten a long way, but nothing sort of made ground on her from behind. And yeah, she was certainly making ground on the ones in front of her. So 1300 metres at Sandown, that's her go, isn't it? Mare's grade, so couldn't find a more ideal race for her, so she's pulled up well from that run, and yeah, really keen on her chances at Sandown on Wednesday. Got La Spezia in at Sandown on Wednesday. Probably on face value, she was a little bit disappointing last start. She only got beaten a couple of lengths, and Geordie just sort of come back and just said it just didn't handle that track at all. So just want to get her onto a track where, soft 7 or, even a heavy 8, just not these heavy 10s that she seems to be kept striking, that she seems to just not be able to travel through. Hopefully just dropping her back to the mile. Certainly fitness is not an issue, and she's bright and well, she looks good, and yeah, there's nothing wrong with her track work and things like that. So yeah, hopefully we can just sort of dropping her back to the mile on a bit better track can be a sort of a winning move.
Hey guys, up and around the stables. This week we're going to go with a gelding called Blow In. He's been a really good horse at the stable. He's just a big young raw horse. He's a nice 3-year-old that's progressively getting better every day. He just got a little bit far back last time in his races, but this time he's showing us a lot more speed, so hopefully he'll be sort of up with the leaders. So this takes a lot of maturing, but he's a nice type, and we really hope to see that he gets a couple of runs in this prep. There's a trial in about 2 weeks' time, which we're really excited to get into. Hopefully that goes well, and we'll keep you updated on how that goes.
G'day guys, big jobs here. Obviously it's making it a bit hard if Jamie's not racing the horses that I've been picking out. So I've gone to Morfordville, race 8, number 12 on Saturday, Chosen Blonde, each way all day. So get the money on that one. Hopefully fill this wheelbarrow up with some cash, because we need it. Also, just to mention to one of our owners, Brian McKittrick, with Dangerfield back in this week, I think it's going to be a dark day for the Richmond Football Club, with Geelong giving them a touch-up and Jeremy Cameron to kick a bag. Cheers guys, and good luck punting.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Yeah, hopefully couldn't get a winner last week, but yeah, we went far away with a few chances, and yeah, we'll take those 2 to Adelaide, and hopefully we can get a decent track over there. But if they don't go there, there's a couple of good races at Sandown, and yeah, hopefully we can pick up a Metropolitan winner in the coming week. A lot of horses sort of in work, a lot of babies sort of coming back for their 2nd and 3rd preparations. Got jump outs here at Geelong next week, so yeah, plenty happening, and yeah, I don't know, you might even see Jamie back on the video next week. He's had a couple of weeks off. He's actually been doing a bit of sweeping around the farm, so nice for a bit of change, getting his hands dirty. But until next week, see you later. Got a little spazzy around. Less spaz. Don't want to run him on a track that's sort of heavily. That's right. Her, she'll try guts out, and no, it's all right. Start again.